Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dave Makes Food. Today we'll be making my favorite version of adobo. Start off with 2 pounds or 900 grams of pork belly. This recipe will be for 4 portions. Cut the pork into 1-inch cubes. Then we'll marinate with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. I like this mainly for the color, but it also adds a subtle rich sweetness. 1 sliced onion, 5 bay leaves, 10 cloves of garlic. I leave mine in relatively large pieces. Then we'll just mix everything together. I also decided to add 2 tablespoons of rice wine. This will add another element of subtle sweetness as well as body to the final sauce. Cover and store in the fridge until you're ready to cook. Overnight is the best.
The next day.
Add your pork belly to a cold pan over medium heat. I see a lot of recipes saying add oil and brown it, but that's ridiculous. Just render the fat and brown the pork belly in that. There's no reason to add additional oil. Just keep moving it around. We don't want anything to start sticking and caramelizing before the fat is rendered. After about 10 minutes, the fat will be rendered and the meat will start caramelizing. Now I'm going to make a suggestion that everyone may not agree with, but there's probably about 6 tablespoons of pure pork fat in there. While it does add some flavor, there will be more than enough pork flavor in the final sauce since we're going to be simmering this for 45 minutes anyways. My Filipino friends would almost certainly disagree with my choice to remove the fat and would probably try to physically stop me. However, they would never be able to catch me due to years of eating unnecessary pork fat. This stuff contains about 110 calories per tablespoon and there's still a lot of fat in the pork pieces themselves. Leaving it or removing it are both acceptable in my opinion. Do whatever is more suited to your own preferences. Anyways, back to cooking. Add in what's left from the marinade and use this to deglaze the pan. We'll also add in 4 slices of ginger and some peppercorns. Then add half a cup or 125 milliliters of cane vinegar. Reduce the vinegar to about 25% volume, then add in 2 cups of chicken stock. All the recipes I read call for water, but if you add that you just end up adding more soy sauce and vinegar and the flavors are more harsh. I like a more balanced flavor when I cook. Add 2 more tablespoons of soy sauce. And cover and simmer for 45 minutes.
A few moments later.
Give it a taste test. The pork should be melt in your mouth tender at this point. Make sure you serve it with lots of steamed rice. It's the perfect pairing. Garnish with some green onions. And that's how you make my pork belly adobo. As I previously mentioned, this is my absolute favorite version of adobo, and for good reason, as you can see. The flavor profile is predominantly sour, salty, and rich from the vinegar, soy sauce, and pork. However, there is subtle sweetness from the dark soy, rice wine, and chicken stock. The onion, garlic, ginger, bay leaves, and peppercorn all add their own fragrance, but the star ingredient is obviously the pork belly, which is melt in your mouth tender. It does have a lot of richness, but it is balanced out by the other ingredients. And if it becomes too rich, just eat some more rice. It really is the perfect match for adobo. I hope you give this recipe a try. It's an incredible comfort meal. I also hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click like and consider subscribing to my channel. I will be uploading a video every single day trying to make it on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another recipe.